What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Untamed, yeah, boy. Coming at you live for another episode of the Man What Podcast. Man, what? What's happening? I'm here with my favorite co-host, Khalil Jamal.
Yes, sir.
You know it go down every time we on this mic, man. Come on.
Yes, sir. Ski.
Come on. Go ahead and give it up to us. This your favorite podcast, baby.
Yeah.
This your favorite podcast,
it's
baby.
turning into your favorite podcast, baby.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I feel great, man. It's another beautiful day in Las Vegas. I'm blessed. I feel highly favored. It's my Monday at my job. It was my Friday at my other job, so I feel well energized. Got some good sleep, man. About to get some more good sleep after we finish shooting this, man. I feel great, man. How about you?
Man, I'm feeling fantastic.
Yes,
Never
sir.
better. You
Yes,
know what I'm
sir.
saying? I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. I'm
Yeah.
feeling good.
Yeah.
Like, man, can't nothing get me down.
Get right,
You know
nigga.
what I mean?
Get right.
I'm on the up and up. You feel me?
Get right.
It go down, man. I just want to take this time right now to thank all of our new subscribers, to thank all of our new fans.
Yes.
Y'all really keeping us afloat. Y'all really keeping us motivated. So y'all stay tuned in every week. You know we shoot 2 times a week on this Man What Podcast, and it goes down every single time. Y'all make sure y'all hit that comment, y'all like, and y'all subscribe right now before we start the show.
Come on, man. Go ahead.
Shout out, Gam.
Yeah, shout out your granny.
Love you, baby.
Shout out,
this
granny.
is your granny's favorite podcast.
Yeah.
This is your aunt's favorite podcast. Your sister's favorite podcast.
This the Aunt Cast, nigga.
You know what I mean?
This the Aunt Cast, nigga.
All the females in your life love us.
Yeah.
It ain't our fault, though.
Ain't
so
my
I
fault.
guess you just got to share the love.
Did
too.
I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault, nigga. What's happening?
Hey, what's going on, though? What we getting into today, man?
Man. I just want to start this off slow, man. How's your week been? How's life? How's life for Brian BP Untamed, my nigga? How you doing, bro? How's life, bro?
Man, I'm doing great. I can't lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a great weekend. I went to a little party or whatnot.
Don.
Turned up. We sipped on the Don Julio. You know what I mean? It was a couple other drinks in there, though.
Hey, we was just talking about this pre-production. You said you had a hot take, man. You said that ever since the passing of a certain rapper, that Don Julio has been a little bit more popularized. I want you to talk to the people about that.
Man, that's not a hot take, bruh. That's literally facts, bruh.
Yeah.
Nobody was drinking Don Julio like that. Nobody was. I mean, the people that like Don Julio, y'all was drinking it, but nobody was really drinking Don Julio like that.
Yeah.
Ever since Julio died, and Ace did that video where he had the Don Julio talking about he only drinking Don Julio. Now everybody want to sip on that Reposado.
Yeah,
it's really disgusting if you wanna, if you really want to get into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I do partake as well, so you know, I just got to get what's popular.
You fuck with that.
But ever since Julio died, man, y'all been sipping on that Don Julio a little bit more than usual.
A little bit extra.
You know what I'm saying? Every story I see, every party I see, now I got the big bottle of Don Julio.
Yeah, that Donnie.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, Don Julio is pretty good. You know what I mean? But I just think y'all doing a little bit too much. That's all I'm saying. Come on. Y'all boys is following. Y'all some followers.
Nah, I'm on the opposite side of that, y'all. I think motherfuckers been drinking that Don Julio for a very long time now. I think it's been very popular for a very long time now. But I mean, shit, I have seen a lot more of y'all starting to drink it, so maybe that is because of Julio. Maybe it's because, you know, people just fuck with that Don. I really think it's because of the rise in popularity of 1942. You feel me? Which is another Don Julio. So I think it's the rise of that. And when people can't afford that 1942, They just go for that. They go for the don that you could put on the top of your head, man. So I think people are just on that, man. I think, Reposado, Don Julio has been a staple for a while now. But if y'all doing it because of Julio, I want y'all to know that y'all are sick. Y'all are sick human beings.
You sick bastards.
That's some sick shit.
You know why y'all drinking Don Julio, man? I'm not finna sit up here and listen to this foolishness. Yeah, it's been popular, but now y'all doing it too much. I ain't never seen so much Don Julio in stories. I ain't never seen so much Don Julio on the gram. I ain't never seen so much Don Julio in the club until after Julio died. I'm just keeping it a bean with y'all. You could go ahead and sit and lie and man, I've been drinking Don Julio.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell it to your granny, cause I don't care.
Tell it to your damn granny. Hey.
Tell it to Gam.
Hey, look, man. So we're gonna get into some trending topics this week in hip hop. This morning, it was announced that Kendrick Lamar, K-Dot, will be performing at the Super Bowl 2025, Super Bowl 59.
Okay. Clap it up for K-Dot. Clap it up for K-Dot.
Yo, I just want to say, even his subliminals are crazy as fuck. Because if y'all think back to last year, Drake dropped For All the Dogs, right? And what was the lead single off that motherfucker?
Big as the what?
Big as the what?
Big as the what?
Big as the what? Man, Kendrick came back and said, you know what? I got something for that Big 3 shit. I'm performing at the Super Bowl 59, man. And I'm putting the U.S. flag behind us behind me to let y'all know they not like us. Damn. Look, his subliminals is even smoking shit. Look, man, I think it's dope as fuck that Kendrick is going to be performing at the Super Bowl. I think it's ill. I wonder who he's going to bring out with him, because as much as I love Kendrick Lamar, this might be a hot take. I didn't think it was the time for Kendrick to perform at the Super Bowl right now. Like, not that what? Kendrick, not
after
that,
coming off a #1 single. Are you kidding me?
Nah,
two #1.
Nah, you got cause look,
it's a perfect year.
Look, because think about it, bro. Think about this. It is the perfect year in terms of the timing of it, but typically when somebody performs at the Super Bowl, bro, it's because they have a long tenure of just smashes, like. And I'm not saying that Kendrick doesn't have smashes.
Kendrick Lamar, does he not have this?
But look at who's performed in comparison to him. Michael Jackson, Prince,
R&B artists,
Beyonce, Dr. Dre, Snoop, and guys like that. So I'm thinking the Super Bowl never typically has like a trendy artist perform. I guess it's more so of a new thing, right?
Man, because we talking about Kendrick Lamar. This is not a trendy artist. This is not just some regular old.
I know.
This is Kendrick Lamar,
of course,
one of the greatest rappers of our generation, bro.
Of course,
he belongs on the Super Bowl this year. This is Kendrick's year.
I agree that it's the year for Kendrick. I'm just thinking, typically the Super Bowl goes for somebody who's like, not that Kendrick isn't a legacy act, but more like, I don't know. I don't really know the word for it, bro. But it just seems like it's a little, like, to me, I thought when I seen it, I was like, damn, is it too early for a Kendrick Super Bowl performance, like a solo one? Is it too early, y'all? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I just think it's a little too early for a Kendrick Super Bowl. Like, that's my opinion on it. I love Kendrick. I love his discography. One of my favorite artists of all time. But when I seen it, I'm like, damn, Kendrick got a Super Bowl performance before Ye? Before Jay? Before, like, you know what I'm saying? All these artists who have been here for 20 plus, 25 plus, Kendrick got it before them? Hey, y'all. That's just my opinion.
On this, bro.
That's
I'm
just
not
my
gonna
opinion.
lie to you.
That's just my opinion.
I'm a beg to differ, bro. This is the perfect time for Kendrick to get up there, man. He's coming off of 2 smash singles. He's coming off of a great run.
Of course.
He was quiet for a little while.
Of course.
But now he's back, bro.
Of course.
Kendrick has the resume to be up there. He definitely is a legacy act. He definitely is a legend. So, like I said, I already knew he was going to be on the Super Bowl. Like, once I seen Not Like Us and seen how I performed, come on. You know he going to be on the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know he going to win a Grammy this year. Like, it was all set up for this to be Kendrick's year. So what better way to put the icing on the cake than to be big as the what?
Big as the what?
Come on, bro. Big as the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I agree with it.
But look, it's due to the fact that, you know, it's already set in stone. Kendrick Lamar will be performing despite any opposing opinions, right? And my opinion isn't opposing, it's more so, is it too early? And if he's gonna do it, then fuck it. Like, let's get it, Kendrick. But who do you think he brings out during this performance, or do you think it's a solo Kendrick performance, like the same way that Rihanna's was?
He gonna bring out L.A. just like he did at the concert that he did. He gonna bring out everybody. Everybody gonna be there. It's gonna be like this is gonna be another way to poke fun at Drake. This is gonna be another way to poke fun at all the haters. And
I think this time, I beg to differ on that one. I think this time is when he brings out the industry. I think Kendrick brings out a Rihanna. I think Kendrick could bring out a Future, a Metro Boomin.
No.
I think he could bring out a Future and a Metro Boomin, because you got to think about it. That's what sparked this. That's kind of what brought all this about. The Metro and Future are on a crazy run right now. They're going crazy on tour.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that this is the one where he brings out the industry, not just a whole bunch of miscellaneous people, but I think he brings out his cousin Baby Keem. I think he brings out Rihanna for Loyalty. I think he brings out Future and Metro for what's it called? King's Dead and like that. So I'm super interested to see where he takes this, because again, y'all, Kendrick is also one of the best performers of our generation. You know what I'm saying? I think he brings out a Travis Scott for Goosebumps. I think Kendrick could really go crazy with this performance, and I'm interested to see where he takes it, because it's the Super Bowl, y'all. Big as the what? Big as the what? Man, anyways, congratulations to Kendrick Lamar. Congratulations to his team. PG Lang, man, because despite any beef, despite any again opposing opinions, performing at the Super Bowl stamps you as a legacy act in this music game. Like, anybody who's performed at the Super Bowl is a legend. The Weeknd, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Rihanna, Michael Jackson, Prince probably has the best Super Bowl performance. Whitney Houston. All these people are completely Justin Timberlake, Usher, legendary people, y'all. The list goes on. So, again, man, congratulations to Kendrick, because the Super Bowl is a big fucking deal, man. So, definitely looking forward to that and can't wait to see it, man. Cannot wait to see it.
On God. Hey, man.
Yo. I also want to this is just a little quick tidbit. We want to send our prayers and our condolences. Not condolences, but we just want to send our prayers and well wishes to Angel Reese, who I heard she got hurt. Yeah, she had a wrist injury, so she's out for the remainder of the season.
Oh.
Yeah. So I say that to say this. I think when it comes to that rookie of the year talk,
Rookie of the Year.
The talk is done, y'all. I was on that side of Angel Reese. Hey. I was on the side of Angel Reese, man. I really was. And my co-host knows this. But with Angel Reese out, let me tell y'all something.
Caitlyn
Clark is about to go fucking
crazy.
As if she already hasn't been. She's about to go insane now. That Rookie of the Year run, it's a Rapskis, y'all. It's a Rapskis. It's Caitlyn Clark's to have. And I ain't gonna lie, I gotta eat that because, like I said, I was on the side of Angel Reese. I was rocking with Angel Reese, the double queen, y'all. But let me tell y'all something.
Even though she be getting her own rebound, but
let me tell y'all something.
We not gonna say that.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. The White Knight is coming, y'all.
It's coming.
She's coming.
I said this from the beginning of the year, man. I never hopped off the Caitlyn Clark train.
Nah,
I was always saying it from jump.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Clark gonna win Rookie of the Year. Yeah. Caitlyn Clark is that motherfucker to watch and look at in the WNBA. And with Angel Reese gone, now all the focus can be put on Caitlyn.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, I'm sad that Angel Reese got hurt. She definitely was up there in the standings as a good opposition for Rookie of the Year. But now that she's gone, I'm sorry. Like this is just a throwaway. This is a throwaway. I could see Caitlyn holding her trophy now. Like, come on. And not to mention, Caitlyn Clark has been playing like a fucking dog.
Animal.
She stopped complaining.
Animal.
She stopped. She said, "Oh, this what y'all want to do? Bet."
Yeah.
And she out there lighting y'all girls up.
Now let me tell y'all something. If y'all doubt Caitlyn Clark, man, let me tell y'all something, yo. When she gets she's gonna put on some weight too, because I think one of her biggest learning lessons this year, I feel like, is that, you know, the size difference and the strength difference from college to professional sports. So she was getting bullied out there. She was getting, you know, screened. Like, they were setting screens on her. She was getting thrown across the damn court. Yo, when it's the off season and she got some more time to just lock in and get her weight up, oh, it's gonna be a problem.
I'm saying,
it's gonna be a
in a
fucking
year or
problem.
two,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a different animal.
It is definitely gonna be a different.
That's the same thing I said about Wembayama. Give him a couple years.
Yeah.
Give him 2-3 years. Let him put on some weight. Let him get in that weight room. And just like Giannis did, he's finna get crazy. You know what I mean? And he's finna start throwing these niggas around, dunking on their head tops.
Yeah.
I mean, he already been doing that, but I'm talking about with some strength.
Yeah, no cap. No cap. I ain't gonna lie.
Instead of with just straight being long and lanky and shit, he gonna dunk on them with some strength.
Yeah.
So y'all watch out for them boys too, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, also another injury report. I want to send prayers and good thoughts out to Jordan Love, the quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, who sustained a knee injury the last drive of the first game of the season. They were playing. They were playing the Eagles. And he sustained a knee injury on literally the last drive. He was trying to win the game and fucked up his knee. So he's expected to miss 3 to 6 weeks, which, again, y'all, in the NFL season, that's a long time, because you got to think about it. You got to think about it. You're going to miss 3 to 6 weeks. You're going to come back game 9. Like, if your team loses 4 or 5 games out of that 6 weeks, you're gone. Man, that could really hurt y'all playoff chances, man. Y'all ain't gonna be there. Y'all ain't gonna be there to see Kendrick Lamar perform.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Football is a contact sport. You know, every time you go out there, it's a possibility that you're gonna get hurt. And I feel like that's one of them sports where the possibility is very high.
Very, very high.
You getting tackled, you getting thrown around, you getting blindsided, you getting so
let's just hope it's closer to the 3 to 4 weeks than it is the 5 to 6 weeks, because again, man, it's some gunners out in that season, man, and everybody want that Super Bowl, man. Everybody want to go out there and see K-Dot perform, man.
Capitalize on this.
Yeah, man. So, just again, prayers to Jordan Love, man. A knee injury is as a quarterback is very serious. So hopefully,
for sure, you need them knees,
man. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Hopefully, he don't go too crazy. It's not too crazy, and he could come back and get adjusted, and you know,
I'm sure he'll be back soon, man. They got the best trainers in the NFL. They got the best doctors,
of course.
So
yeah,
you know, that boy gonna get back right.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sure it's probably just a little sprain, or it's just a little, you know.
Yeah, it's a knee sprain. It's a sprain.
Yeah, just a little sprain. You know, he gonna get right back on it. Just let it go cool down for a week and a half, then get back to training, man.
Exactly. shit, sending another prayer and good thoughts out to Blueface, man. He recently got
Blueface, baby.
Yeah, left.
He out of there, man. And I ain't gonna lie, in that picture of Blueface, man, he looks crazy. Boy ain't got no cut.
Yeah,
that man ain't got no shave.
Yeah, man.
See, that's how they do, kids. That's how you gonna look when you go to jail.
Yeah,
you think everything all fun and games. You ain't gonna be fly no more.
Hell no.
Yeah. And don't let you have dreads. Don't let you have braids. Cause if you let another nigga braid your hair in jail, you're crazy. That's all I'm gonna say on that one. But yeah, man, Blueface has been sentenced to 4 years for his violation. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, it depends on how you look at it, but I actually think that this is, I mean, I wish nobody goes to jail, right? But I think that this is really a good thing for Blueface. I feel like during the past last year and a couple months leading up to him going to jail, I feel like Blueface was really on like a crash out type of thing. Like, he was really, he's beefing with Soulja Boy. He's beefing with all these people online. He's pulling up to miscellaneous places with the blicky on them. He's getting into shootouts. He actually shot a dude in the hand. You know what I mean? So I think that this right here is actually gonna be very good for him. You know, just cool out for a second. Get your shit together.
And then come back with your mind right, man. Come back with your mind right. And he got sentenced to 4 years, but the judge gave him time served. And he's already been in there for a little minute, so they say he's really going to be only like 3 years. So, I mean, again, 3 years is still a long time. Like, I ain't going to sit here and act like that's some little time. That's a long-ass time. But, you know, at least it ain't 20 or 10 or, you know what I'm saying? He'll probably be out in not too long, man. So, prayers to Blueface, man. Prayers to his family. He recently had a child with Krishan Rock, so anytime somebody...
and Krishan Rock just got out.
Oh, did
That's
she?
another Krishan Rock is out. I seen it on
congratulations
Instagram. She
for
was
her
reunited. She was reunited with her kid.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, that's good too. You know, so I think that the time away that both of them spent, and that Blueface is currently spending, I think that it's really gonna get them to thinking. Like, it's really gonna get them to like get a grip on reality. I feel like both of them were really treating this life like a reality TV show, and not really realizing the consequences that could really go behind a lot of the shit that they were doing and saying, and you know, just how they were acting in general. So
it kind of gives you a time to like sit down and reflect, and then come back with a better mindset, man. Come back with a better game plan.
That's what I hope for.
I hope for that too, man, because anytime children are involved, man, again, Blueface has another child, so anytime people are away from their children, man, you always want to see them do good and do better for themselves, just for the sake of the kids, you know what I'm saying? So prayers to Blueface, prayers to Krishan Rock, and congrats on her getting out. I didn't know she was in jail, actually, but
she was locked up for like 6 or 8 months. I don't know for sure. But I do know that she was locked up. She had a couple of warrants, and I think she went into
okay.
I think she went to like one of Blueface's court dates or something like that, and they took her ass in. So
okay. Yeah, I think I actually remember that. I think I remember
gotcha.
that.
Yeah, but just stop playing with the law, man. These people not playing with y'all.
Nah, not at all.
If you're doing crime, and especially if you're a celebrity, if you're in front of the camera and you're in front of all of these thousands and thousands and thousands of fans, man, just do right. You can't. It's easier when you're a nobody to get away from the laws, but you know, once you in that the limelight, you're not getting away. You know what I mean? So just be mindful of what y'all doing. Be mindful of what you're putting on the internet as well.
Facts. Yo, new music announcement, bro.
New music.
The Weeknd
dropping.
The Weeknd.
Yeah. I seen it. I seen his cover. Album,
and he did a show in Brazil, and he brought out Cardi. He performed some new music, played some new music, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That new Weeknd album sounding fire. And like I said a few months ago, I said I think that the Weeknd and Metro are cooking up. I don't know. They didn't confirm this, but the beats on the songs that he performed sound like Metro was on them motherfuckers, man. So the Weeknd and Metro project, I'm here for it. I'm ready.
I wouldn't be surprised. They've worked together before.
Of course.
They have hits together, and Metro. Let's be honest. Like Metro just had like a golden year. You know what I mean?
Nigga,
he had
really
hits.
a golden like 2 years because Heroes and Villains came out late 2022. He ran 2023 with that. Then came back and ran 2024 with Future, and then he's on tour. Look, y'all, Metro and the Weeknd. I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. What do you? I got a question for you. We like to do album number predictions on this podcast. So, for this Weeknd project, what do you think is gonna sell first week?
Okay. So for the Weeknd, we're actually talking about a real artist right now. We're talking about one of the top 5 streaming artists of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So with that being said, and on top of that, the Weeknd is a global artist. I'm just trying to give a little bit of backstory before I give my prediction. He's a global artist. Just how you said, he was over there performing in Brazil.
Yes, sir.
Where they barely speak English.
Yes, sir.
Previewing new music and they going crazy. You know what I mean? So my prediction, I feel like the Weeknd is gonna sell 450 to 500,000 first week. And the reason I say this,
you're bugging,
is because the Weeknd is gonna bundle, bruh. The Weeknd is gonna hit him with the bundles. And if Travis Scott can do 300,000, bro, first of all, like that's why I said the preference it. Bro, the Weeknd is one of the top 5 streaming artists of our time, bro.
Yeah.
So his music is automatically gonna do 250 off streams.
Yeah.
Off streams.
Yeah.
So you don't think that if he puts a shirt or he puts a vinyl, bro, that he could get another 150? Just off that?
I like
bro,
that.
I'm telling you,
I
that's
got
the new move right now.
I got my predictions lower than yours, though. I got my predictions lower than yours. Not by too much, but I got them lower than yours. I got the Weeknd doing 250 first week. I'm dead
serious. That's ridiculous, bro. I'm not even gonna sit here and act like I could just acquiesce to that.
Okay,
bro. 250 is too low. So you think? So let me ask you this: you think that Travis Scott is a bigger artist than the Weeknd? You think that more people listen to Travis Scott than they listen to the Weeknd?
No, but here's my reason why. I think Travis would sell more first week than a Weeknd. Is because, again, like I said, Travis has primed his fans to buying shit. They're the hype beasts. They're the internet trolls and the internet guys that are like on that motherfucker, just like hounding it. I think the Weeknd's music will chart longer, but I do think first week numbers, a Travis could outsell the Weeknd first week. But I think so, I just think Weeknd's album,
EXO tour, EXO, their merch makes millions just as Travis does, bruh. Their merch makes millions and millions and millions.
I think it's all about priming your fans to buying certain things, and with Travis,
and he's already put out the precursor to the album, bruh.
Look, man,
I get it. Your prediction is cool, but
I got 250 to 275.
I think he's gonna do way more than that, bro. We're talking about the Weeknd, man. There's so many people that are gonna really listen to this, and I think more people are gonna listen to this Weeknd album than they did Travis Scott's album, bro. He just has more fans, bro. He just does. He just does, bro.
For sure.
He just does.
For sure.
And I think he's gonna do phenomenal.
I'll be honest with you. I think Travis is gonna be on this album. Travis and the Weeknd always cook up together. They never make Travis never makes a project without calling the Weeknd. That's facts. Go back to date it back to Rodeo, y'all. There's never been a Travis Scott project without The Weeknd. So I do think Travis will be on this album. I do think that he would do The Weeknd will do great numbers. I just have him first week doing 250, but I have him doing first week 250, 275, and then doing 100 consistently for the weeks after, which is like a sign that the music is being listened to and it's not just somebody trying to like shoot up the charts real quick. You know what I'm saying? I think the music The Weeknd makes is typically gonna be played on pop radio, and it's a record that's gonna stick on that motherfucker. Like, I just think that's always been the route The Weeknd has taken. He's never been the guy like that. Like a couple years ago, if you think back to like 2020, I want to say 2022, 2021. The Weeknd got beat out by Gunna first week. You know what I'm saying? So,
but Gunna was on fire at that time.
Yeah, but Gunna was never
on fire.
Gunna was never bigger than a Travis Scott at that time. He wasn't bigger than a Weeknd at that time. He wasn't.
I think Gunna was gearing up to be that, bro. Before all of this trial shit happened and before all of this craziness happened, I feel like Gunna was on an upward trajectory up there. He was getting to the Travis Scotts and the this and the that.
Right.
I feel like it because, like I said, he was going on a great run.
I completely disagree. But, I mean, hey, for him to beat out The Weeknd, that was a feat back then. I don't think it'll ever happen again. Because, again, since then, The Weeknd...
Yeah, that was when The Weeknd was barely popping out, man. Now he's the top streamed artist on a couple of these platforms.
Nigga, I don't think that was so much different 3 years ago.
It was because it wasn't announced. It wasn't pushed in your face that The Weeknd is the number one streaming artist.
Completely.
Now
disagree.
It is.
Completely disagree. But
well, we'll see. We'll see when it comes out, man. I got The Weeknd doing 400 to 500K.
250 to 275 for me. But either way, those type of numbers in this climate are not to be like clowned or anything. Like, these are good fucking numbers. We just seen Sean sell 22,000 first week. Lotto sell 23,000 first week. Like, artists are struggling to sell.
These are like B, C tier artists.
But my point is, artists are struggling to sell records in this climate. So
I think the fickle artists are. I don't think that the superstars.
Bro, let me get my point off before you come with your rebuttal. What I'm saying is, if you're an artist of that caliber, then that is good numbers, especially in comparison to what the field is doing. You know what I'm saying? So 250, 275 to me isn't a slight. I just think, and like, if he does more than that, great. If he does that, great. I think anybody that could sell over 200,000 records in this climate, you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to The Weeknd, man. I think the album is gonna be great. I'm ready to hear it.
Hell yeah, I agree. I just think he's gonna do a little bit more numbers. He's gonna bundle it. It's gonna be great music on top of bundles, on top of merch, and that type of thing. And then after he's seen Travis Scott sell so much, I'm sure he's gonna get with him and see like how he can sell more and more and more and more. So shout out The Weeknd. Can't wait to hear it. I already know it's gonna be some hits on there that's gonna chart for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks.
Nah, of course.
You know what else would know what else would boost that?
What's that?
Come on, bruh. He need a feature from the boy, man.
Who, The Weeknd?
Nigga, that'll sell him an extra $75K.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something right now. That nigga Drake does not like The Weeknd. He does not like that nigga. He will not be on that album. I'm letting you know right now. I didn't say he would.
All I said is, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
If he did,
of course.
They
did the little Chris Brown and
look,
you remember the Chris Brown and Drake move? Nigga, if The Weeknd and Drake did that,
yeah,
nigga, see, that's an extra $75K on God.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Based on what happened post that beef, With like, and I don't want to bring too much light to this, but the shootings at the Weeknd's manager's house, the shootings at Drake's house, I don't think them niggas will ever collaborate again, bro. I'ma just keep it 100. I don't know if they have anything to do with one another, but if they do, I don't see them niggas ever working with each other again. And I don't think Drake's in the season of handing out features anymore. Like, he's gonna hand out features to certain people that he has vested interest in. But when it comes to just like being buddy and shit, I think Drake is done with that part of his career. He's completely done with that shit. I think this summer really kind of put the nail in that coffin of Drake just handing out features to niggas. Like, first off, this nigga The Weeknd was on 2 albums dissing him. Like, and then he explicitly dissed him on Family Matters. Like, that's probably the best part of Family Matters too. That little second part where he just started blasting on everybody. That nigga, I mean, he basically called The Weeknd a punk. He called him. He insinuated that he was gay. All type of shit, bro. Like, I don't think The Weeknd is, or I don't think Drake is giving nobody no features right now. You gotta be a special nigga to get that Drake feature as a rapper right now. You know what I'm saying? So if he does, I'll be surprised, but I don't see it happening, bro. I do not see that shit happening.
Well, I didn't say it would. I said that, you know, that'll help boost the shit. Yeah. Shout out The Weeknd, man. Yeah. Hopefully that album is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, I gotta ask you. So, yo, did you see the Dame Dash live where his teeth fell out?
Of course, I seen that, man. Like,
what'd you think about that? What'd you think about that?
What did I think about it?
Yeah,
Dame, get your ass the fuck offline, bro. Get offline, Dame. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you on Instagram? Why are you on live? What are you doing, Dame?
Yeah.
Get the fuck off of the internet.
What do you think about him? What do you think about him basically challenging 50 to a content off?
Man,
I think it was the stupidest shit in the world. This nigga 50
if I was
has
50,
like,
I wouldn't even reply. Like, come on, bro. We're already clowning him because of the teeth falling out. 50 Cent doesn't even need to. He doesn't even need to validate that with a reply. Like,
yo,
nigga, I just watched Power the other day. Like,
my nigga.
What are we talking about?
And that's what I was gonna say. I think you got to talk to 50 differently nowadays because 50 is in. He's in the tier of legendary in 2 sports. He's a rap legend, and bruh, he's a TV and film legend now, bruh. It ain't too many people who've made a show that has gone off to spawn as many seasons as Power.
Oh God!
Like, and on top of that, Power isn't his only hit. BMF is a hit. For Life is a hit. So many different shows that 50 has been a part of or helped create are like staples in culture. So, dang, I just think you gotta talk a little different to 50. Maybe you just trying to get eyes on your new shit, which I understand. But 50's a legend in this game. Power has been running 10 plus years now. 10 plus years. You know what I'm saying? Giving multiple people different jobs. Like, kind of helped a research, like kind of sparked the resurgence of a few different actors a few different artists in the acting field. Like Mary J. Blige, Method Man, Joey Badass, like all these people who weren't not necessarily on the downtrodden of their career, but they were low. And then he put them on Power, and then they got this like, it's like this new invigorating energy that's behind them. We love to see Joey on Kanan. We love to see Mary on Power. We love to see, and this is not an artist, but Lorenz Tate. We love to see him on Power. So dang, you just gotta talk a little differently to 50, bruh. And as far as the teeth falling out, here's the reason why I feel like the teeth fell out. Nigga, you had a grill over veneers. Like, them shits is heavy as hell, bruh. The grills saying, like, nigga, if you got the veneers in, just keep the veneers in. Don't try to freak it and put the grill in. I know it's some Harlem shit. It's some, you just trying to show off the teeth, but nigga, you looked crazy with them teeth falling out your mouth like that, bro. That shit looked insane.
I just feel like he doesn't. First of all, get the fuck off the internet, Dane. Please. Second of all, he doesn't realize like that once you get online and you making all these accusations and shit. I mean, I guess like when you're at that height, you kind of feel like all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
But bro, even if you're trying to sell your products, do you understand that when you do get the views and shit, these people are clowning you. Like, they're not sitting there like, oh, my God, this is a great product. They're like, man, fuck this product. The shit is garbage.
I hate this
I'm going to look at it. I'm going to buy it, but I'm buying it just to tell you I hate it.
Nigga,
like, you know what I mean?
Look,
like,
nigga, they literally, nigga, this is what happened. The people who went to go watch his movie on his platform, nigga, they trashed it. They said, this is garbage. It's like, this shit is garbage. So, again, like, trying to get eyes on your product could low-key backfire, or maybe it helped. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he was taking the Tyrese route where he was like, I just need to get eyes on this. But my nigga.
No. Just you're kind of old. You're kind of looking like the old man looking in on what everybody else is doing. You know what I mean? If you're going to be an innovator, if you're going to be a boss and all this other type of shit, you need to find different ways to get your product across.
You have to.
And the man is in super debt, man. That man owes like $12 million to the IRS. So unless he could really, make another play. Not saying he can't. Dame Dash is definitely a legend, and he's one of the top executives that we've seen in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
So if anybody could do it, it would be Dame. But yeah, he really has to. He really has to do something great right now for him to be able to step back on top.
Nah, for sure.
And I think that with all this Diddy stuff that's happening and stuff, I mean, there's room. There's room. Just go back to the drawing board, Dame. Get the hell off the internet unless you really have a product that you 100% believe in.
1,000%.
And that's it.
I agree. Yo. And in good news, but also kind of like sad news. I don't know if you seen the picture Quavo posted on his story. Basically, sending his condolences to Rich Homie Quan. Again, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, who passed this past weekend from a rumored. I don't want to confirm this, but a rumored OD. But he posted a story. And he said he had a good conversation with Offset. And I was super happy to see that, man, because since Takeoff's passing, it's kind of been up in the air about the relationship between Offset and Quavo, who again are the two members of the Migos, and I just want to see those two come together and do what they do best, man. Especially with Takeoff being gone, man. I never wanted to see Offset and Quavo beefed up, man. So the fact that Quavo posted that, felt the need to post that story and say they had a good convo, I'm super happy to see that. Unfortunately, it did come after the passing of Rich Homie Quan, but sometimes death brings us together, man. And as morbid as that is, I do think there's light at the end of that tunnel, and I'm super glad that Quavo and Offset seem to be on good terms now. I'm super happy about that.
Yeah, I agree. It's a long time coming. It was rumored that Offset slept with Sweetie while I guess they were on a break or whatever, her and Quavo. And I feel like that may be one of the reasons. It's not confirmed, but I've heard it a couple times from a couple people in Atlanta, and that's the running story. And I'm sure it's not just that. It's probably a mixture of that with a few other things. But to see them or to hear that they're speaking and now back on semi good terms.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's great because honestly, I feel like I know when they were together as the Migos that we were always trying to compare them and see which one was the best and solo album this, solo album that. But I mean, if you really think about it, ever since the Migos broke up, none of them really have gotten back to super duper. Like, come on, let's really be honest. Like,
yeah,
the Migos were bigger than the Beatles almost. You know what I mean? As far as black culture.
Yeah.
So for them to break up and then just to see them doing okay,
of course,
it's kind of like and I do think that if Offset and Quavo could get together and make an album, I think it would do better than they are doing solo right now. You know what I mean? I mean, even though R.I.P. Takeoff, but if they come back together, I think that'll be a big thing in hip hop, and people will be there to support it. So I mean, they don't need to. They're both super millionaires or whatever. And they're doing pretty good by themselves.
Of course,
it's just like the fact, like
see, and the thing is, like y'all gotta understand, like when it comes to people getting back together, it ain't about the numbers, y'all. It's about culture. Like if y'all go back to 2013, man, 2014, really, like the Migos, Young Thug, Rich Homie Quan, they ran that year, y'all. Like, so getting back to culture. Like you got to think about it. That breakout Migos album was called what? Culture. You know what I'm saying? The last Migos album was called what? Culture. Who switched up the flow in this game? Migos, Young Thug. Like y'all got to think about it, man. It's not even about the numbers. It's about people just returning the form and getting back to what we know and love them for, man. We love the Migos. You know what I'm saying? Again, we love Rich Homie Quan. Rest in peace. We love Young Thug, Free Thug. Like this is music that we still listen to this day. Like I said, like I work as security at a club, and bro, when they played Lifestyle the other night, I was just reflecting on the times. Like, damn, like this is really a generational record right here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? These are generational talents. So again, rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan. Free Thug, and I'm glad to see Offset and Quavo talking. Rest in peace, Takeoff, man, because the Migos meant something to us. Fuck the numbers. This shit meant something to us. We had fun to these records. We created memories to these records, memories that we'll carry for the rest of our lives to these records. So again, man, I just want to end it on that note. It ain't about numbers, y'all. It's about culture.
Culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Get us out of here, bro.
If you made it this far in the program, you just finished watching another episode of the Man What Podcast, starring me, BP Untamed,
Yes, sir, Ski.
And my co-host, my favorite co-host, Khalil Jamal. It goes down every time we touch this mic. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to the next episode of the Man What Podcast.
Yes,
if
sir.
you made it this far, make sure you click to the left or the right of the screen. It's going to be a video there just to help you, continue your journey, because we got so many episodes.
Do it right.
So y'all make sure y'all click that. We want to thank all of our fans. Thank you for making it this far in the video. If you did, make sure you drop a comment or just share it with somebody. Make sure Gam could watch this while she's sitting there eating her soup and her bowl of rice and noodles or whatever.
Yes.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. Fat Man Scoop. It goes down, man. Y'all
R.I.P.
make sure y'all
Beat King.
stay tuned
Rest in
in.
peace, Beat King.
R.I.P. Beat King, man. It goes down every single time. So y'all show love. We love y'all. Peace.
R.I.P. Takeoff too.